Thanks for tuning back in. I'm Tommy Campbell, still bald, still in my basement, and still laughing at the mental gymnastics required to insist that an Air Force pilot ejecting from a jet produced in 2006 is because Biden made the military woke. That is some Trump John McCain math. The stupid truly is compounding, and we seem to be getting closer to idiocracy every day with the right-wing clown car determined to drag us back to the dark ages. More has come out about Lauren Boebert's public performance at the Buell Theatre, and she's now been canceled from her headline appearance at the Texas Youth Summit. I'll be getting into that, Trump going after the military's electric ambitions, another dose of Deposition Karen Lumpy Lindell, and more, but first, this.
Oh, Annie Trump! Are you a Trump? Is that?
Well, I want to be.
Yeah, well, you know.
Donald, I think.
We could all be cousins somewhere down the line,
right? All right. Are we on RSBN?
No, we're live right now.
Nice. I want a Farmall, a John Deere, a case, more oil.
There is so much stupid to unpack here. She wants to be a Trump? Good luck with that, Annie. He's already got 2 daughters and only wants to date 1. We could all be cousins. Well, accurate statement at a MAGA rally since Trump's personal lawyer married his. And half the people there look like they escaped from the Goonies cage. And the oil part makes me wonder if she was talking energy or actually just trying to give advice for Lauren Boebert's palms. It is pouring MAGA tears. I am lucky to have so many awesome people enjoying this show. Have some fun in the comments and laugh along while I mock the latest and stupid and more.
People are attacking me because I said World War II. But you know, I was just being eccentric, like when I claimed Melania was a supermodel, or the many exciting times that I flew to a totally exclusive island on Epstein Air.
This is really cool.
And what's the top story? Lauren Boebert getting kicked out of the Buell Theatre in Denver, Colorado.
It's what the media does. It's what the media does. So
yes,
what went down?
You know, I was a little too eccentric. I'm very known for having a animated personality, maybe overtly animated personality. I was laughing, I was singing, having a fantastic time, was told to kind of settle it down a little bit, which I did. But then my next slip up was taking a picture of
You can't take any images of the play. I've done it too. I've snuck them. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, I think you explained it well enough, and the mainstream media can take a flying.
I miss living in the UK because there's a very commonly used and highly effective word for how she was behaving, and it's not eccentric.
Due to the recent incident at the Beetlejuice musical in Colorado, I've instructed Representative Lauren Boebert to sit next to me at all future events. I've spoken with the doctor that I pay off, and we agree that should I suffer another malfunction, Miss Boebert will be very handy. Very handy. Very, very handy. My staff will train her on many things, including the alphabet, tying shoes, and how to use a Bluetooth speaker for the hold music she will be playing while she attempts to revive me with her eccentric techniques. Can I get a bump?
Last year, Lauren Boebert spoke at the Texas Youth Summit, and this year her appearance was hyped as a headline speaker alongside Coke Jr., Dimberly Gargoyle, Cross Eyes Kirk, and Byron Donalds Trump. But she's been removed from all the social media posts and the website promoting the event. As you can see, here's the updated list of confirmed speakers. She's been deleted from this image. Her name is nowhere to be found. And I gotta say, like, the sponsors at this event are pretty cringe. And the event claims that it was founded because youth minds are being shaped by those that seek to fundamentally change the American way. I guess the American way that they're going for is ignorance, mass shootings, climate change denial, book burning, and generally beliefs over facts. I do love that the right wing complains about cancel culture, yet they're the ones that do most of the canceling. Whether it's M&M's, Disney, Ben & Jerry's, Sesame Street, Bud Light, or Handy Bobo, they're quick to pull the plug while complaining about the woke and cancel culture.
It's crazy. You know, I don't do the hat thing anymore because I don't want to, what shall I say? Ugh.
What you say? Hoo-yah. I think Donald Trump's dialect coach is Mike Lindell.
It's disgusting when you sit here. I'm branded as now election, not my pillow guy. It's the opposite.
Mike, we just got to slow it down.
I know, but it just pisses me off.
I understand. They understand.
So disgusting.
You don't remember my question, do you?
Yeah, the question is, do people know you as the My Pillow guy, blah, blah, blah. I just gave my answer. No, they know me over here as this guy that's trying to save our country.
Media Matters found that Lindell's company had given out special promo codes to at least 17 QAnon-supporting shows and figures, including one that describes itself as reporting on QAnon posts, QAnon news, and QAnon-related prophecies. The promo codes represent a significant profit-sharing deal. The shows receive at least 25% of all sales linked to a promotional code. Thank you. I see every tip from pennies to dollars. They are hugely appreciated and help make this show possible. If you love what I do here and you can afford to help out, throw me a buck with the PayPal link in the pinned comment or drop me a super thanks with this button. And please take 2 seconds after this video to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. These things are free and help the show grow. Thank you. The right wing is actually doing their best to either spin or completely hide the Lauren Boebert story. To make this show, I ingest a ton of news from a variety of sources. I suffer through plenty of Fox, and from the time the extra details of the story broke until now, I've yet to see them even mention Lauren Boebert. If this was AOC, you'd have Hang Mike Pence level of anger over this. Fox has always dodged negative coverage of the crazies they attempt to put forward as good people, but they're being extra quiet on Boebert. And I think it's because, and I've said this before, they are anticipating her filling a seat on their network. But it is crazy that she's only being canceled by the Youth Summit now. You would think that her history of drunken arrests, feeding unrefrigerated pork to fairgoers, or her bonkers marriage to a guy with an ankle monitor would be enough to make them think, you know, we can do better.
They always have something. You know, they want to build, I don't know if you know, all electric army tanks. Now, we have these army tanks. No, I just saw this yesterday. They want to build all electric army tanks. The army tanks, the greatest tanks, the Sherman tank, the greatest tanks in the world we built.
Britain is building them, China is building them. It's rumored that China's next generation tank will weigh only half of the Type 99A tank due to its all-electric power system and electromagnetic armor. The principle of electromagnetic armor is to use the high voltage produced by the electromagnetic field to damage the incoming ammunition of the enemy in either active or passive ways. The max weight of the battle tank will likely drop from 60 to 30 to 40 tons, which will greatly improve the mobility and deterrence. A simple V6 engine weighs 450 pounds, and an electric motor weighs on average 100 pounds. For those not aware, you get 200 miles of charge in just 15 minutes of supercharging, and in remote areas, the military can set up large solar arrays at forward operating bases instead of relying on hauling gas and diesel to the front lines because it's kind of like heavy and flammable. Lighter, faster, no exhaust, no noise, blast shields, solar potential. Support the troops, but only with oil. The Dark Ages.
It's simple. It doesn't hurt them at all. They're doing a great job for their districts. It's not a political impeachment inquiry, so they have nothing to be concerned about. It's the right thing for us to do to go after corruption.
The lump of brain inside this Dog the Bounty Hunter-headed lunatic is as rotten as her feet. MTG's embarking on an impeachment inquiry without any evidence. That is peak political. For those new to the show, I'm glad you found me. Thank you. For a year, I've been reading a genuine page from Lauren Boebert's book. This really is a ton of fun. I only do it once a week, and it's been pretty wild. Let's get back to it. I was just 16 when I met my husband, and my mom assured me that any man that is willing to get a tattoo on their special part is an honest man. It's not something to run away from. It's something to run to. It takes a brave person to allow a gold-toothed guy named Lal to go down there with his electric ink pen. Jason put immense trust in him and a bottle of Jack Daniels as Lal left his mark while being careful not to rupture any of the bumps or snag a curly. What I'm trying to tell you is I don't think Sleepy Joe or Baby O'Rourke have had this done, and that says a lot about them. Mountain Dew continued to lick my cheek, his tiny little tongue tickling the triple layer of expired overseas makeup that Jason won me on eBay. You know, it's kind of good that he isn't talking, because I would not want my hamster telling the others how Jason tried to rig the contest with Funyuns, truck nuts, and magnets. Thinking like this really triggered my brain cell, and I was suddenly overcome with paranoia. I'm not sure if it was the definitely not a Tylenol I took wearing off or kicking in, but I was really worried Mountain Dew would spill the beans. "The fire's out, the hamster's safe, and it's time this winner got paid," shouted Mr. Fong. Craig pointed to the stage. "Lead the way, sir." Mr. Fong trotted off with his gold eagle cane while the others followed. The money wasn't delivered to the winner without any fanfare. Craig used the stage as a podium to crown the champion. DJ Johnny D played the yearly victory song, "Everyone's a Winner" by Hot Chocolate. But this year it stung in the Boebert needs cranberry juice kind of way. We were so close to taking top prize. Everyone is not a winner, and watching Mr. Fong getting ready to take that envelope of bets made me burst into tears. Jason was shocked by the flood of emotions. He had not seen such crying since I showed him the clip I made of Ted Cruz on my iPhone. Little did Donald J. Trump know that he really was crying Ted. Thanks to the fact that after he finished with his petit oignon, he would end up in fetal position and the floodgates would open. It was like a fairy tale. If you've enjoyed this genuine page from Lauren Boebert's book, let me know in the comments and I'll see about reading another page sometime soon. How your boy Joe Biden doing? How are the gas prices? How's the grocery prices? How the open border going for you? MAGA Tears. Found this guy today and I'll forget him by tomorrow. MAGA Tears. And what company have you built? What company do you run? What's your net worth? MAGA Tears. Lump of brain inside this dog the bounty hunter-headed lunatic is as rotten as her feet.
I've instructed Representative Lauren Boebert to sit next to me at all future events.
His tiny little tongue tickling the triple layer of expired overseas makeup that Jason wouldn't.
My staff will train her on many things, including the alphabet.
Thanks so much for watching. Help me out by joining us in the comments, sharing this video with a friend, and following me on social media. I am a one-man show here, from script to screen, the editing, even the graphics. Please throw me a tip with the easy PayPal link or hit that super thanks button, and be sure to check out my mugs that go great with those MAGA Tears. I am a stand-up comedian. I've played in 35 countries, and I've toured with Jim Jeffries for nearly 10 years. I have 3 albums and a brand new EP from my opening set on Jim's latest Netflix special. You can stream these on Spotify, Apple Music, or catch them on SiriusXM. Thanks for helping me make this show possible. Life's short. Be cool, be kind, take care.